of Link 100% all keys, performed by Mr.Tiger. Let's go!
Yo! Hello everyone and welcome to Zelda 2, 100% all keys. We had a file name incentive, I just checked it. It was Geo as I checked it, I think. It hasn't changed since.
Correctly, it's still first place with $32.
Okay. So, then I guess we are ready to go. And
Should be.
Yeah. Yeah, as a just a quick introduction, I'm Mr.Tiger, obviously. I have Monty on the couch.
Heyo.
And yeah, let's go. Why am I counting down? I just wanted to count down, but actually the game starts when I get control.
Oh yeah, that's true. I take it.
Thank you. Actually, I could count down because the screen where it shows Link's lives is roughly 3 seconds. Ooh, that's not good.
You can see them as well, right? Probably.
I can't really see them, but that's okay. Okay.
So guys, if you're asking why we are going to the monitor, it is really dark and we can't really see them pretty well.
It is. Come on. No. Okay. So we have to kill all 6 enemies in this cave because we want drops, and how drops in this game work. There are 2 categories of enemies. One category gives you a small drop, and the other category gives you a big drop. Actually, there's a third category which gives no drops at all. But if you kill an enemy of any category, the counter for this category goes up, and every 6th enemy drops an item. So we want 2 drops specifically until we reach the end of the first palace, and that's 1 small experience bag and 1 big experience bag. I normally want the small experience bag to be in the dark cave. Actually, that's not the door I was going for. But if I don't get the experience bag in the dark cave, I have to go for some backup strats and grab an experience point back, which costs me around 30 seconds. So that's what I already did. So right here we get the shield spell. And this spell will help us throughout the run many times. It just halves the damage that you get until we reach the end of the screen.
Apparently I wanted to ask what exactly the shield spell would do, but
Yeah.
I just thought about it and I get maybe just reducing damage half.
Yep.
Alright, that was good.
Ooh, I didn't kill him. Yeah, so that was an enemy of the small drop group, but yeah, we don't need the enemy anyways, because we already took the experience point back. If I go for a PB, I might not even go for the backup back, but here in the marathon setting, it's better to go for the backup because you'll get 2 or 3 small drops in the first palace, but if you don't hit the 50 point back, then you're pretty much screwed. So here we get the first health container. And now we can head for the first palace.
Is it called health container here and not heart container?
Well, you can say both, I guess.
Okay.
I almost died there. So the category we're running is 100% all keys. And actually this category is in that form not on the leaderboards, because on the leaderboards we have the category 100% all keys 1cc. 1cc is the abbreviation for one clear and continue, and that means you are not allowed to go game over. So we may not drop our lives to 0 and go game over normally. In a marathon setting, since it can happen anytime, we normally don't have that rule. Some of the better runners have the rule in. You might get to the idea how good as a runner I am by telling that.
Well, if you're not allowed to die, in any case, or better say to be game over, this is really bad.
Yep. Time for some more backup strats. I just got hit by one of these horses. They drain you 10 XP if they hit you. And in that case, it's rather cruel because I have 7 or 8 experience points, which I have as a window, and 10 is more than that window, so I have to do some backup strats. Because I now will jump over this guy and I will jump over another skeleton. I will do that multiple times. And I need this because whenever an enemy drops an item, he doesn't give any experience. What's wrong with me? He doesn't give any experience. Okay, now it's... well...
Well, that's not pretty good.
That's really not good. I might go for some extra blobs now. So, whenever an enemy drops an item, he doesn't give any experience by himself. And normally, the 6th enemy in the drop category would be an enemy that gives 50 points. And by jumping over these skeletons, I can switch the order around to have the 6th enemy be one that gives only 30 points. So I get 20 points extra just by changing the order. Once you see on Zelda 2, that's hardcore. It's actually... it works. It works out. You have plenty of extra lives. Actually... I killed that guy, so I need the extra drop, okay. And I might die. I might die in the first palace, so...
Don't call it.
I know the game.
That's the problem, you know the game, but don't call it. Don't jinx it.
Well, normally I take some hits on purpose here. Yeah. That's why I called it. Because that enemy is so unpredictable.
Yeah, it seems so.
So now I can do it.
But he's so fast in any case. Everybody else is so slow, and then just him, like, dashing forward.
Yeah. So let's hope that we get some more small drops. Actually, I will kill these 2 blobs here.
Yeah, you told us earlier that you will take them.
And since I killed the skeletons instead of jumping over them, so I have to go for the extra experience point back, because that's the enemy that's normally giving
an item.
That's normally giving an item, and that gives 50 points.
Ah, I see.
So I didn't change the order now, because I get 20 points from 20 extra points from changing the order, and I got hit 3 times already by the enemies. So that's not good. So let's see. Maybe I also just go for the 3-1-1 instead. So that's 4 now. It was 5 already. 1. I'll I'll do one more extra drop. So that were 5. So, and here's the 6th enemy in the small drop category. And of course it's also a blue jar. Yes, so I guess we have to go for the 3-1-1.
Nice RNG.
I'm used to it. So what that means is I normally want a small experience points back and a big experience points back, because that brings me up to the 500 points until the end of the palace, plus 100 of extra points roundabout. So I can skip the level up for health to level 2, and I can skip the level up for magic to level 2, which means that I have 3 attack, 1 health, 1... I didn't get it anyway, so the game really likes me here.
Sometimes.
So I didn't get the big experience points back anyways. Yeah, nice. So the game didn't like me anyways. Even if I had grinded out the 50 points back, it wouldn't have helped. So if I had all the experience points back that I wanted, I would now get the level up for attack 4. Because whenever I finish a palace, the experience counts up to the next level up. So I get the next level up that is on the top right corner for free. So I want to normally skip as many small level ups as possible and get the big level ups whenever I reach the end of a palace. So that means that the level up to attack 4, it would cost 1000 experience points, and it is possible to get it after you hit the 100 check mark after having 3-1-1. So you can get up to 900 experience points from the first palace.
What I want to ask, you reached, I guess, level 2 from the experience? Or something like that? Because you skilled up attack twice now. So are you getting always to attack, or do you get some skills anywhere else?
I always get to attack there.
Alright.
You can see it in the top left corner, it's the attack, and the magic 1, life 1 is the levels for magic and life.
Just wanted to ask.
Yeah. So... yeah, let's get to the second town. The thing is, it's now more difficult for me because I have to recover the missing 1000 experience points. I can recover it technically. I need some help from the game because I now need some extra experience backs during the Death Mountain, and I need to kill actually all of the enemies in the Death Mountain. So that's a lot to do. It kills a lot of time. I will lose about 2 or 3 minutes from
With
that.
With this, you can jump very high.
Yes, that's the jump spell, and I just equipped the jump spell already. So whenever I press the select button now, I will activate the jump spell, which makes me jump 5 tiles high instead of 2 tiles.
Okay.
And that's very good because I need a jump spell to get through a cave where a ledge would be too high for me to grab. Well, not to grab, but to
Of course.
to jump
Otherwise,
on.
we don't need any jump spells in this case.
So let's get the life upgrade here. I want to hit 4 attack, 2 magic, and 3 and 3 life by the end of the second palace. So that's a bit, yeah, a bit of a challenge now, because I need the extra 1000 experience. And I have to hit the enemies more times than I normally would do. Not really my game today.
It's not really your game today.
Well, the good thing is there's a fairy here, so
The fairy is rescuing us!
yeah. I already lost 1 life, so I might not get the 1 CC. Ooh, thank you. That's the first one that I get from the game.
Was it an experience bottle thing? Or what was this in?
That was experience points back.
Ah, okay. That's nice.
So these enemies also drain experience, these flying birds. They also drain experience whenever they hit me. So normally I don't want them to encounter me. So in order to get through the Death Mountain, we need to talk to this guy. That's Bagu. Everyone is, yeah. Whenever someone hears, oh, Zelda 2, I am Era. Yeah, and this is Bagu. So it's actually the same sprite as the I am Era guy, and there is the theory that you have Error and you have Bagu, which is the Japanese for bug. And well, it's the Japanese wording for bug.
Hey, this guy looks the same.
Yeah, yeah, and that's
Yeah.
the same sprite.
Yeah.
That's the same sprite, obviously. And that room there is also quite interesting for the Zelda community, because there was that normal text box, which is a normal dialogue box that every NPC uses there, and the text box is saying, "I found a mirror under the table." Can we say that Link has spoken here? Is that a word?
Not really.
But there was no one else in the room.
No.
And he said, "I found a mirror."
No, it was a ghost. Definitely a ghost.
If you say so.
I said it.
We just had the comment from the back, we might call Galileo Mystery on that. So now, because we have the letter of Bagu, we can get over this bridge here. So, and now we are out of Saria. Also, the town names in Zelda 2 are quite nice. You might recognize the town names from a later entry of the Zelda series. The first town I went to was Rauru.
Yeah.
The second one was Ruto. The third one is Saria.
You don't say.
Fourth is Naboru. Fourth is Mido. Fifth is Naboru. Sixth is Darunio, and the only one that is not in Ocarina of Time actually is Kazuto. It's the last one, but it's the only one that is not in Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Makes sense.
Yeah, they did some pretty nice job in getting back the names.
The old-fashioned.
So that enemy that I just killed, normally if I had my attack 4, he would take only 3 hits. Now he took 5 hits, so So each enemy that I kill is a slight time loss. And I have to kill more enemies because, for example, that guy here at the bottom is also an enemy that I would just skip instead of doing him the normal way. And now let's get this.
Nice jump. I guess it's a good recovery if you just use the high jump spell and then hitting the bottle so that you regain your magic in this case.
Yeah. Actually, I only took the... wow. Yeah. That was obvious. Yeah, it's really unlikely that I will go for the 1cc now. Actually, I might switch up my routes because I wanted to do a more risky route for this marathon. That I just started to learn the route, and I might switch back to my old experience route, which is far more safe when it comes to the
newer one.
To the times between the palaces. You have to save some experience in the routes, and it's better to save the experiences with the old route. That was a Ratcha from a 70 points enemy. That's not good.
This is pretty bad. If you get those jars apparently from enemies that would give you much more experience than the lower one.
Yeah, I'm already behind in experience, and that's that's something I always have to reconsider.
So you have some backups there.
Yeah, I hope I have some backups.
Kind of.
Yeah. Okay. They just don't want me to give any... They just want to give any experience points back.
This is so sad.
Yeah, because I know what will happen later in the run. When I don't need them anymore, they will come. So now I have the 412. So now I have the attack that I normally would have.
If you are going to enter this dungeon, alright.
Yeah. That's not good. Are you kidding me?
At least in some cases it is better for you, so that you don't have to die. In some case.
Yeah, it would be bad if I had died there because I don't have the hammer right now. That's actually why I will get the shield spell again. Because I obviously don't want to die here. Because if I died, I had to do the whole death mountain again. But now I have the hammer.
It's hammer time.
Yeah. So... One CC explanation, please. 1 CC means one clear and continue. You are not allowed to go game over. Normally that's a rule that we have on the leaderboard, but since it always can happen that you go game over because the game is just brutal, and that's why I didn't take the rule for this marathon run. One credit clear, one clear continue, however you want to say it.
It's the same.
So, we might fill up some lives if we get there. If we don't get there, we...
We'll probably die.
yeah. I just thought about it, if it would be good to just give it up and go for the continue right now. Because I already lost 2 lives, so it's not a very good start. I can use the life upgrade there. So now I need 2,000 more experience. Ooh.
Hey!
That were 30 extra points.
At least some extra points.
At least that.
At least some extra points.
Okay, we are full on health and mana. That's good.
Did you take that damage on purpose?
No.
Alright. It was just so fancy. A little bit.
Okay. Well, better than a graveyard, I guess. So, we're now heading back to this cave right there. Please, okay.
Oh.
Actually, it's good that it only was a small type enemy.
And not a big one?
Yeah, the big one, there are these birds again.
Oh.
And I don't want these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fill up. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, this game doesn't like you today.
Not today.
Not today.
Ooh, that's 100 extra.
So I guess you take it on the way back, right?
Of course.
Yeah. So, just to be clear, they can't, they just can't void out or something, the items.
No, the items don't void out.
Okay, okay.
So there's one more extra life. So I'm back up on 3 now. I normally can allow myself to die 2 times before the 5th palace, but not after that. And yes, I just used the blue jar to block the boomerang.
That's a good way to do.
Yeah, I knew that the enemy would drop an item because it was the 6th one.
Okay.
So I just ran through the enemy and I knew that the item would come down and hit the boomerang. It's some of these small timings that make this game satisfying, actually. You might not think that this is the case if you see me now struggling with this game, but sometimes I have these situations where I think, oh, what am I doing now? Oh, I could do that, and then I'm recognizing, oh, my hands and my eyes have already decided to do something without taking my brain into consideration.
Hey, now we can stab.
Yeah, now we have the down stab. The down step is one of the most important things in the run, and
I guess it is apparently one of the best things that ever happened in this game.
Yeah. Actually, at least for the speedrun. Well, actually, also for the casual games.
Might be.
It makes a lot of things easier. The thing with the down step is it's one normal slash, but the slash lasts exactly the same time as you press down on the D-pad. So the game runs at 60 FPS. So if you played it perfectly, you could press down and release down every second frame, and you would have 30 hits per second. So that's theoretically possible, but well, whoever can mash 30 times a second would be a god, I guess. But you can deal a lot more damage than you could with normal slashes. That's for sure.
It is just looking so awesome with the down step.
Yep. And you can do that. What I just did is called the jackhammer. It's the possibility to just put yourself in a position where you can constantly hit the enemy with down steps and then just go for it. While I passed through the enemy, I did actually 2 hits on him, with the 3rd hit being before that. So he takes 3 hits, and I just killed him with 3 hits. And, well, that actually were 2 hits. So yeah, that's the thing with the down stab. And you don't need to stop for any more hits if you do multiple down steps. Okay, so second palace, I need 1711 experience more. So it's 1500 because the boss gives 200. There are a couple of red iron knuckles, which is good because they give 100. A couple of hammer throwers, which are 50. Ooh. Yep, of course.
Of course he dodged it.
So let's see how the blobs like me. That looks good. Nice. Nice comment, Silo. He just said best music, by the way.
Apparently it's true.
I don't even agree on that. In my opinion, it's the Great Palace music.
Almost the same.
No. Okay. He just said it's almost the same. We leave it to you, chat, to decide. Just remember this music. You will hear it a couple of more times, and I will tell you the Great Palace music when it comes. In the last palace, there will be this music. So it's... I need to hit the 400. So it's 1259. I just skipped some of the blobs because they are only 2 experience points per blob.
It isn't worth it.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering why I attacked these enemies, the Iron Knuckles, in that particular fashion, it's because they can either shield themselves on the upper or on the lower part of their body.
Yeah.
And when I just fall in front of them, I can make a slash that starts on the upper part and ends on the lower part. So I actually hit both of the parts, and I will always hit.
So you can prevent this.
Yeah. I just hit both of the tiles with one slash, so they can't block it. You also hear the sound that they are actually blocking it, because they block one of the slash parts. You can say it like that.
Yeah. So now we have our glove.
Yeah. The glove is an item to break stones. So now we're able to break some of the stones that occur here in the palace.
Wait, we can break stones with this?
Yeah.
Not...
We don't throw it, we break it.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
It's Zelda 2. It's a second entry of the Zelda series. They didn't know back then that Link is supposed to throw stones instead of breaking them.
Yeah, but it makes more sense to break them.
Yeah.
It makes definitely more sense.
But throwing looks more badass.
It makes Link stronger in some case, yeah.
Here's the same technique that I just hit both of the stones.
Yeah, so that you're just getting better. Don't have to hit it twice.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, actually, I think that I'm pretty critical on the experience there. I might not get what I need. Yeah.
Just get it.
It's 500 more before I get to the boss. And I think I don't get the 500. I need the experience back so much now. Of course! Of course the game trolls me.
Oh, this is bad.
I even take this one. I normally...
You normally don't do this, I know this.
Absolutely don't do that. No, I won't get it.
Nah,
I won't get it.
that's a shame.
It's 200. If the last red jar, if that one would have been a well, actually
then you
not.
would get it.
Actually not. Okay, so how can I recover that?
That's a question.
I absolutely have no idea. I can do this and get the 400 to at least get something out of it. I never had the situation, actually.
I cannot remember that you have the situation anyway.
I didn't have this.
Yeah.
I never had the situation that
This is really
I
terrible,
wasn't able to
actually.
recover the...
This is really actually terrible.
Yeah, it's... wow. It's just cruel. I can't reset now. I'm already 38 minutes into the run. Okay, what can we do? I can go for the 787. But that would be cruel. That would be really cruel. Oh, thank you for the experience points back. It's too kind of you. I'm getting sarcastic here, I'm sorry.
I guess we will get it many times here.
From now on, if we get it many times, we might be fine, actually. Not for the third palace. I can't recover it in Palace 3. I guess I have to improvise on the experience rod. I really have to improvise on it. I normally should be on attack 6 right now.
That's what we should normally do, just improvise.
Yeah.
If a backup is not going well, then just improvise. But to be honest, in this situation, I would not get any backup.
I need 4 hits on these hammer throwers now, okay. That's also... Thank you for the experience points back. I surely can finish. I just need to make sure that I hit Magic 8. Aside of that, I think I'm fine with any... If I hit the 7, 8... Well, the good thing is that you're not... It says 100%, but the definition of 100% doesn't require me to get all of the skills to maximum level. So I don't... the maximum level is 8. And I don't need to hit 8 attack, 8 magic, and 8 life. I don't need to do that. So that's why I'm totally fine by getting a 787 or something like that. But I have to route it out on the fly now. How I can achieve the experience points. It's just cruel.
Hey, at least you show something new in this situation.
That's for sure. So I think I will take the 800 level up. Let me think about it. Yes. Normally I go for the I go for 6, 3, 4 on. Well, if I say these numbers, I normally say them.
You say that for the attack, magic, and life.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's in that order. So normally I go for the 6, 3, 4 there, and hit the 7, 3, 4 with the end of the palace. That's what I normally do there.
Holy shit. It looks insane.
Yeah.
Do we have time for donations?
Go for it.
Yeah, okay. So we have a $2 donation from Anonymous. No comment, but thank you. And a $20 donation from Tiff. I know this isn't the best Zelda game ever made, but man, the nostalgia is strong with this game. Still remembering how I got it and how amazed I was that there's actually a Zelda 2. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's all about nostalgic.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. I also want to remind everyone that we still have a bid war for the file name in the upcoming game. And right now, Aluhut leads with $30 and Bacon on second place.
Sorry, I don't want to interrupt you, but it was a little critical here.
Yeah. Okay, so I hope I did the right one of the two. Oh, nice. Now I guess we're fine.
Hopefully.
I just always need to look where I can get extra level ups now. Nice one, Tiger. So one thing that is really bad about the down slash is the combination of the down slash and the glove. Because if I do that, it's a jump where I go into the down slash immediately after the jump. So in the next frame after I jump, I go into the down slash. And it happens that the... oh, it's at 1,500 actually. It happens that the... just die. It happens that the down slash, the hitbox for the down slash is a little bit lower than the... I think I have to do this. Nice one, Tiger. That's also something new, but it's good to improvise on that. I actually have to go for another one down here. That's okay. Now
It looks pretty close, to be honest.
Well, it's okay as long as I don't know whether or not this is a drop. It's not a drop, okay.
Oh.
If it was a drop, I had to rely on it being a experience points back. Come on, get it. Yes.
This is so ridiculous.
Thanks. So for some reason, on the left side of the screen there's a small box where it doesn't matter if the enemy is shielding on his top, his top part. I just always hit him, and that's what I can use there if I set him up correctly. So we now are lucky that we have attack 6. I should have attack 7 right now, which is a upgrade of, I think it costs 5 or 6,000? 5,000 it is. It just feels really cruel because I'm still thinking what can I do to avoid this mess that I'm having right now. That's actually a...
Could be a good one.
No, it is a red jar. Right? Right. There are some experience point backs on the overworld. I'm sure that I will have to take them now. I just heard from the back. I don't think he can get out. He can get out of that.
But I don't see a way, to be honest.
Yeah, it is pretty cruel. Thanks for the ferry. That ferry is actually good, because in this town, it's Maido. No, it's Naboru. In Naboru, we don't have any healer in the front part of the town, so we don't get to the healer. So normally, if I need to heal, I go to the magic lady and get a magic refill while casting the life spell.
Okay.
And that takes a little bit more time.
Can I read a donation?
Yep, go for it.
We have a $10 donation from Keely9086. Thank you, Mr. Tiger. Smiley face. Did you talk to Arrow yet? Have a nice weekend, everyone.
I've talked to Arrow, of course, but I won't talk to Arrow in this run.
Yeah, he donated for the name Arrow, but somehow it didn't show up in the bit index, so sadly, the name wasn't Arrow.
Ah, okay, that's sad. Okay. How do you know that a Zelda 2 speedrunner is really not having any ideas what he can do?
How?
He's casting the fire spell to actually get some more experience points. Because we can get these enemies only down with the fire spell.
Okay, it makes sense. But hey, at least we have the fire spell, so we can get some experience back. Somehow.
You know that it's a bad run when you cast the fire spell. Because there's literally no reason to do that.
Normally, no?
Normally there's no reason to do that.
So, I guess we found out our improvised route for experience.
Just use the fire spell.
Just use the fire spell. Come on, guy. Come on.
6, 4...
6, 4, 5.
6 for 5. I'm thinking if I can make it, I should be able to make it to a 6 for 5 with the 1,500 points before I get to the end of the palace. So I had hit the 7 for 5 then. I don't have any recovery on the magic by then, which is not good. I might take a really cruel death by that if I don't calculate it right. So I'm just waiting here to, for the enemies to spawn, and when the enemies spawn and I get hit by an enemy, the same frame that I switch to another... Well, if I get hit by an enemy, I will skip it now. If I get hit by an enemy while I'm walking on the overworld, I actually get hit on that tile that I'm walking towards.
Oh, that's why you're just waiting for the enemy to spawn.
I'm waiting for the enemy to spawn, and then I walk upwards while I get hit by the enemy in order to override the battle zone that is a longer one with the battle zone where the enemies spawn. I actually do a jump spell here to get my my magic to absolutely 0, because now I can do this. That's a small backup for the Darunia super jump, which is a really precise trick. You can hit the jump spell, and when you're running, you have a slightly higher jump, and you can hit the jump spell on a precise frame when you enter the screen, and then immediately afterwards hit the jump button, and then you can jump to the chimney. Normally, you're not able to go into the chimney while you're a fairy. I just could do it because I pressed the downward button while I turned into a fairy. Then you can do it.
Alright.
So that's it's a little bit slower than the super jump. Because if you don't turn into a fairy, you don't have to fly upwards, but you do the jump immediately. And you don't have to do any setup. It's like 2 seconds faster than the super jump. But I'm not really good on it. So we need the reflect spell here. Let's think about it. 300 on the boss means 1,200 is the target. I should be fine by going for one more magic and then going for the attack 5 upgrade. Attack 7.
7, yeah.
Attack 7 upgrade. It makes it a little bit more complicated after the palace, immediately after the palace. Because I don't know if I have enough magic then. But it should be fine if I have the magic 4. It should be. I just hope I'm right. As I said, I never had this situation before, that I wasn't able to recover a 3-1-1 after Palace 1.
It's just so cruel that RNG is sometimes, especially in marathons, like, hey, this guy is apparently a good runner, and then, hey, we could do something else. Let's try it out.
Yeah, like a month ago, I had another showcase run, and that showcase run I also had to recover the 3-1-1, which was actually the first time that I had to do it in a showcase run. That I had to recover it. So I did that pretty good because I had the lock there. But yeah, so I wasn't really scared when I saw that I had to recover the 3-on-1. But as the but the RNG, the experience point back RNG after that, it was so bad. It's just cruel. It just feels cruel. The game doesn't like me today, but let's see. At least I'm still on a 1cc rule.
That's the point, yeah.
That's the point. Let me get alive here. Would you kindly jump out of that, please? So, that enemy can either attack or jump out of it. And
now he's jumping.
now he's jumping.
Not only the RNG doesn't like you, even the enemies doesn't like you too.
Well, the enemies are also RNG, but...
But they could do much better without RNG.
Yeah, that's for sure. I actually didn't...
You didn't go for attack, you just were going for magic.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do.
Oh, okay.
I just thought about it, and that's actually not a good move, because I think I won't get to the 1200. That's also not good. Because I have to get up there. Can I get up there? Yes, I can get up there. I can't get up there. I forgot that there's a door also. I thought the door would be at the on the left side, further left. But that wouldn't make sense if I think about it now. Yeah, thanks for jumping, by the way. Oh, I can... Yeah. I know what I can do. Nope. Okay. Nice! No, this game is not cruel in any way.
Not?
No, it's just normal. Just normal Zelda 2 RNG.
At least it's not game over yet.
Don't call it. Thanks, Silo. He also said don't jinx it. I'll take it. Only 48 on Reflect? Yeah, of course. Magic Force 48 on Reflect. That's not good, because I now have to do this and that. Well. Everything is fine in the fire emote then. Yeah, I actually have to go back there because I didn't take the first key and the winged boots. Might I mention that this jump is not hard at all?
Not really?
It's really not hard. It's like half a tile that you have. That's like quarter a second. It's not that hard. Okay. Damn it. He will come back and probably knock me off.
Hopefully.
Hopefully? That he will knock me off? You wanna play?
I just heard it like this. That's why I'm asking. Hopefully?
Oh, you were asking? No, not hopefully. Of course not.
That's what I wanted to know. That's why this was a question. Because I heard it somehow. I don't know why.
I don't say anything about that. So let's see. We have the 500, we need the 1,200. I think I will go for another round of ghosts. Then we are at 700. 700, 800, 900. Oh, nice one. Nice one. So we're at 900. Yeah, should be fine now. Oh, nice! He's...
Holy. What?
Yeah, they take like 20 hits. These enemies.
That's cruel.
That's why I normally don't opt for them, even though they give normally 50 experience points. But they take so much time to kill.
Yeah, this is definitely to be longer when they just need to get 20 hits.
Yeah. Okay, so...
I mean, with the downstabbing, it would be better if you have the situation in this, but only if it is apparently there.
Yeah.
So like this one.
Yeah. So there's another round of ghosts, but we don't need them. I don't have the magic for another round of... Oh yeah. That's always the cruel one. Okay. So I have to rely on getting another red jar. I skip that. And either I need to kill myself or I have to get another red jar. Yeah, okay. They have taken the decision for me. The guys on the couch seem a little uncomfortable. Well, it is the most uncomfortable situation that I can have. I'm sorry. Because I never had the situation before.
Or he's talking about me.
It was saying the guys, oh, so... Right?
The guys.
The guys.
So
both
we-
of
both of us.
Yeah. And I can only speak for myself, so...
Well, I know the run a little bit.
Yeah, you do?
But in this situation, I can understand how Tiger feels.
Well, it is just sad because I never had the game troll me like that. That's literally the cruel thing with it. So, boss time. Actually,
Finally.
this is the hardest boss fight in the game. I don't know how I should beat him.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. It is really terrible. He's really hard to predict.
That's Drats.
Look at his prediction line.
Yeah. Even he doesn't like me. You can get that a little bit faster. So we now are on the 7, on the attack 7 mark. Wait a sec. I don't know why I missed that. I absolutely... Huh? Yeah, I fell down several times, but I actually forgot to pick up the boots. I actually forgot to pick up the boots.
Yeah, because you were so concentrated about to getting the key.
Yeah,
Because you fall down several times.
yeah. That's nice. Well, actually, I never checked. Well, it's good because I now know a thing that I was wondering for many times in my youth when I played this game. I always was wondering what happens when you don't get an item that you need to go further in the game, to advance further. Because normally the palace turns into stone. So I was always wondering, wait, is it possible that you can softlock the game by not taking an item? But you can't.
So now we got our boots.
Now we got the boots.
Nice.
And we even got some extra experience points after the palace, which is good. So we can maybe do some crazy stuff with Palace 5. The thing with Palace 5 is you can go a bit crazy on the experience points there, but you need to rely on some good RNG. I'm not sure if I should do that. Rely on good RNG in this run.
Probably rely on RNG in any speed run.
Well, to a certain amount you can rely on it. I know that I will get like 2, 3 or 4 fire ghosts. Like normally I get 2.
It is so sad that we can't RNG manipulate in this game.
Yeah.
It would be so awesome.
Well, to a certain amount you can, but it's based on your button inputs. So, and you have 60 frames per second, so good luck
as you
doing that.
told earlier, if you have someone who can really press the buttons that fast.
Is there a test out there who made this?
There is a test that can go for some RNG manipulation.
I guess I watched the test. I don't
the
know.
any percenters.
Yeah, the
of
any
course.
percent.
So I just picked up one life container. Did I pick up the puppet? The extra life? I think I did.
I think you did it.
Yeah, I did. So... Okay. I should have taken the blue jar there. Yeah, totally. Okay. So let's have some fun with the fire ghosts. You'll see them in a short second. The fire ghosts are the most annoying enemies in this
I
palace.
guess I know which one you mean.
Yes. I'm lucky that I am on attack 7 now, because if I weren't on if I wasn't on attack 7, I would need more than 2 hits for the fire ghosts. And the fire ghosts are a type of enemy that spawns in front of you for a very short time, sets down a fire. You see them here. These enemies, you can hit them just for a so short amount of time, and I need 2 hits to kill one. But on the other hand, they give 200 experience points per kill. So these fire ghosts are the most annoying enemy. Oh, damn it.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Nope, nope, nope. Oh. It's not over yet. I don't have any... Okay, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm fine, but I'll lose a life.
Or not. Holy.
Well, the good thing is that we have a red jar here. And an experience point back.
Nice one.
So we are on 745. I'm already thinking again. What I
Yeah,
can
it's
do.
okay. It is really hard in this situation.
I think I can go for 746 and then hit the... Yeah. Yeah, I can go for 746. I need to rely on some of the fire ghosts, but I normally get 2 or 3. That was the first one.
That was a quick one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still on 1 life left. I won't get the 1cc now.
Don't jinx it.
Well, I won't get it. I won't get the 1cc now, that's for sure. If I do it correctly, I might finish the palace, but I think after the palace I should just get the game over. That's one. That was the second one, actually. It's also getting close, by the way, on that one. So, if there's any chance on some more experience point backs, I'd be happy. The time is so bad. I just looked up there and I'm like, oh shit. I'm gonna go overestimate.
Well, at least you tried it and you improvised there.
The game is so cruel.
Actually, yeah.
I will finish it. That's for sure. Can I get the world record for the worst RNG in a game?
No, actually, that's me.
No, come on.
It's actually me.
You're saying that while I take the next red jar? I just got another red jar there. Oh, just ran into him. And remember, never read the chat while you could run into an enemy. That's...
I read the chat for you.
yeah.
It's better.
Oh, damn it. I need 1,200 before the boss. That's cruel.
So, how do we get it?
I need to farm. I need to do the most annoying thing in the that you could do in the water palace. That is ghost farming.
So we are just grinding EXP.
Yes. I need to do the ghost farming now.
Yes! Grinding EXP is so much fun. That was a close one.
It wasn't that close. Okay. Yeah, it is 2,500 in total.
Oh.
So I get 2 blue iron nuggets, which is 300.
Yeah.
I get 2 yellow ones. I can get this guy that I normally don't get at all. So we are at 400 left. That's one.
And there's number 2.
I hope that's enough for taking one hit.
Nice one.
Okay, I'm at the 2,000 mark. I actually got one more red jar before the boss. Oh, there's one more ghost actually. Okay, he didn't hit us. Because in that one there's a red jar.
So now we can get our life back.
Yeah. And I also will kill the remaining... I didn't count, by the way, but I think this could be a drop. No, it's not a drop. Okay. So we have to do it the safe strats.
Let's go.
Yep. So that enemy, as you see, he hits like a truck. Yeah. That's the game over. I thought I could do it. So we have to get the 2,000 back. While we're going to that boss again, we need to get back the 2,000 health point that we now are lacking. The 2,000 experience points, of course. Reset. I can't reset now. Oh well.
Oh.
It's so cruel.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I think I think that experience point back is back in action. Should be. No, it's not.
I would
Not for
say a
continuous
lot of time loss. Somebody asked how much time loss that let me know. A lot.
Depends on how many ghosts I get. I need to do ghost farming again in the palace.
Yeah, that game is cruel.
Please reset, kid. I can't reset. That's the thing. Oh well. I even played it safe on on that guy.
And even then, he is a...
Yeah.
So, even after the boss, how many bosses are left?
2 more bosses after that one.
Oh, okay.
Well, actually 3, but the one of them you don't count for a reason. Okay, so the third one is actually pretty hard casually, but well, in the speedrun you know that if you just try the speedrun you don't get any more time if you try the casual strats.
Yeah.
So you just sit in a corner and hit the slash button and it's okay.
Yes, chat, please send the runners your energy. And some points.
Thank you guys. And girls obviously.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Or whatever.
I'm sorry I can't name everything right now. Hello, Ghost. Nice that you're there. Okay. So that's 200 more. 1.3k is left. What are you guys doing back there?
They are doing stupid things. Just
Okay.
ignore it. As always, yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to say what wasn't even expecting.
Nothing, I guess.
Yeah. Nothing, so something like that. So skip that again. Nice. Oh wow. No, I don't. I won't. What the?
What was that? What actually was
Okay,
that?
I don't know.
This is even possible?
Yeah. Oh, nice. Nice. That means that we can go to the boss immediately. Because there's one yellow iron knuckle, which gives 50. There's one blue, which gives 150.
Yeah.
And there's the red one, which gives 100.
So we are actually getting to 2000.
Yes, and I knew that none of them would do a drop.
Yeah. So using again the safe strats here?
I guess not. I guess not.
I guess not.
Yep. I can select this. Come on.
Nice one.
Just hit the cancel. Don't hit the live now. That would have been 5,500 points wasted.
Holy.
So the cruel thing is that I actually need to hit the magic 8. That's the only upgrade that I really need to hit.
The magic 8.
Nope. Some more casual strats. So I will not go for the attack 8 now. Instead of that I will go for the magic 7.
What was this for a sound?
That was the recorder. I picked up the recorder in the last palace.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I could do this.
Those guys are so terrible. Like everything in this game, apparently.
Actually not. If you know how the guys are throwing, it's quite okay to dodge it. I just heard from the back a no-hit run. Well, there is the deathless category for the Zelda too. That's yeah, hitless. I don't think anyone would be crazy enough to do that.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
I guess we have another incentive for next year.
Wait. Okay.
Ja, dat is that's right.
Just like hold my beer. So I'm really thinking about going a bit wild here by getting back on track now. I can totally get back on track, which would be required to. Well, no, I can't fully get back on track. I can get on a 787. But that's cruel because it requires me to hit 4,000. Actually, no. I really need it. I go for the 787. It needs some. I will have to do some farming there. It's better. It's just better. Thinking about it, I don't even go for the 787.
Because?
To go for the 787, I need. I would need to get the 2,500, which is loaded right now, to take them actually, and then I would need to go for Life 8. So I would need 4,000 points, and the Magic 8 is 6,000 points. But if I go for the 4,000 points and skip it, I can also take it because the next level up after that is 6,000 anyways.
Okay.
So no matter if I take it or skip it, I will get it anyways. So I can go for the 788 there, which is good. It will take some more time, and I will go overestimate. That's for sure. I'm sorry in advance. But the game is really cruel to me today.
Yeah.
I never had such a bad run of Zelda 2.
Yeah.
So I hope it's at least a little bit entertaining for the for you guys out there.
I guess they have fun. Even if this run is really, really brutal, actually. It is so insane. But I guess the Czech can understand it.
I will go overestimate, as I just said. I'm sorry. I just heard from the tech rip extra run. So, I will get the 500 points back there. So I get this, and I need to hit the 4,000 at least by the enemy, by the last enemy, which is 700, which is 1,300 in the palace.
By the way, how
Yep.
many heart containers do we have now? Or how many exist?
We have all that exist now.
Apparently I just counted 2.
I picked up 4.
You picked up 4?
I picked up 4 heart containers.
Alright.
So 4 blue iron nuggets, which is 600, which is 1,900. So I can enter by... There's 200 more, 300 more, 1.8. I need to grind until 1.8. Oh yeah, by the way, the grinding here works in a way that we want to hit the small enemies. You would think, oh yeah, the big enemies give more experience points.
Not everyone?
No, normally you would expect that the big enemies would give more experience points.
Yeah.
But in the big enemies there are these enemies here, these lizards, the red ones, and the red ones only give 100 experience points. The yellow ones, as you just saw, were 150.
Yeah. So we basically want the smaller ones in this case. Okay.
So 2 more, and then we are good to go.
At least we can rescue this run.
Okay. 1 more. Not that one more. That's more like it. Okay.
Nice.
So yeah, you asked about the recorder before. Here it is again. You actually need this item only for these 2 occasions. There's nothing more you can do with the item on the overworld.
So we only use it here.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's a fast one in there. I don't want to get
not
in
only
there.
we are using this here, we used it before there.
Yeah.
So only 2 times.
Yeah.
Wow. Great item.
Great item.
Great item.
The thing is, you only use it 2 times, but you can't advance without it. Because you need to go in this palace.
You need to go anywhere. As I said, great item.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's do some cycling. These maps are 4 maps over each other. I actually could have picked up some... Yeah. It's okay.
Are we going in a loop now?
Yeah, it's a loop.
Okay.
But actually I can get this one here.
Here we go again. I jinxed it, I'm sorry.
Why not taking the jump spell? Actually, I will take the jump spell. Thank you, thank you. That's a pretty hard trick there. I'm sorry. Could we just please all forget about this run right after it ended?
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, I even might fall into the Canadian hole now. One, 2, 3. Okay, that's not it. So,
At least the crowd has fun and the chat has fun.
come on, nice.
Yeah, it is a frame perfect jump, apparently.
No, it is not. Please change EST. I fell into the Canadian hole. And I'm not even Canadian, yes. So why is this hole called the Canadian hole? Apparently there was a time of like 2 months where it just happened that many Canadian runners fell into that hole. And only Canadian runners and no one else. And so the community decided to call this the Canadian hole.
So you are a Canadian now?
I'm basically Canadian now. Yeah, I just wanted to show that there's a hole because
Yeah.
you can't see it, and so many people watching the Zelda 2 runs don't even believe that there's actually a hole there. Because no one ever falls into it. Can I have good art? Nice! Yes, I'm actually asking for good RNG in the run.
When Tiger is actually asking for good RNG, we know how bad this run actually really is. Apparently, yeah.
Oh, I can make those jumps now. Okay. I actually have the good situation now that I don't need the experience from the boss. I actually died to the boss a couple of times while I killed him, so I didn't get any experience from him. If that had happened in this run, I would for sure just turn this Wii U off.
Yeah, understandable in this situation.
I would just have turned it off then. French Canadian. Well, I'm not. I'm not French. But at least one is enjoying the music right now.
And in your opinion, it is not the best music here.
Yeah. Well, it is good, but it's...
It is good, but it could be better.
Okay, and that should be fine.
All right.
I have to kill myself. And I have to kill myself on the worst possible room. This one.
Let's go for it.
Well, actually, I can...
At least you get the extra life.
Yeah.
Come on, just die already. In this situation, you want to die just already.
I need to die there because I didn't have the mana for a fairy skill. And I need to lock in the fairy now because if I fall down this hole, you'll see it in a second. I need to get into this this small crate there.
Yeah.
And you can't do this without the fairy spell. And as you see, it's the only way to the boss room.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm already overestimating. It's nice.
Don't worry about estimate.
Well, at least I have an excuse for that. Everyone saw that the game was cruel.
Yeah. Hey.
Jackhammer now. I didn't want to try the jackhammer now. On the... What happened? Why so slow? Double unicorn. If you... it's actually someone asking in the chat. So
Wow. This moment when someone really asks you about how slow.
So double unicorn. If you know the Zelda 2 speedruns, what happened there was a failed 4-1-1, so I had to exit the Palace 1 with 3-1-1, and I didn't recover it because the luck on experience was so bad. I didn't get nearly any experience point backs until the end of Palace 2.
Hey, now we have the Thunder Spell. The great magic in Zelda 2, I guess.
Yeah, the Thunder Spell is... oh, strong German accent here. The Thunder Spell is... Okay, now I can't jump over
Hey,
it.
the chat is just asking. So, show some love. Let's show some love. The audience.
Ach so, hier. Nein, the chat.
Okay.
Yeah, we definitely need some love here.
Okay. Didn't get it. Nice one. Yep. So there's another battle zone, and these battle zones are particularly hard. So I don't want to get into these zones. So I'm just waiting for it. Okay, so now I can override it again.
You just pause buffering here?
Yeah, I'm just pause buffering to see where the enemies are going.
Okay. Holy!
Yeah, that's actually good what happened there. So I have 2 more spells left. Okay. If it goes right, I need just 1 more spell to get to the Great Palace.
So finally we see the Great Palace.
Yeah. Nice one. These red enemies, as long as the eye isn't open, you can't hit them. And I just went for, oh, let's try to get him. And I didn't expect even to open up that the eye even opens, and just did 1 or 2 frames before I actually hit him. He just opened. That's not good. 1, 2. Oh, yeah, that's it.
Nice, we got magic back. A little bit.
Yeah, I need it.
Yeah.
I didn't get the... There's a battle zone right over me now. Yeah, I got it.
What? Whoa!
Just was too fast there. It's okay. It has happened before.
So you can get too fast there.
Yeah, you can be too fast to hit the spell. But it's okay. We have 1 more life left. Plus the extra life.
Plus the extra life that we got earlier.
No, 1 more life left and another extra life that's in the Great Palace.
Oh, I see.
normally need 2 lives to get through the Great Palace, so I think
So,
we're fine.
Great Palace now?
Yes! Great Palace music. In my opinion, the better version of the Palace music. Silo might kill me for that.
I might kill you as well. I don't like this music. It sounds nice, but it's not better than the normal music. In my opinion.
So let's see how much luck we have here in the Great Palace. There are 2 more statues. Where there can be either a red enemy or a red jar. And I want a red mana jar. It might be good. Okay, not bad. Nice advertising, Silo.
So, do we have any donations in this time?
Unfortunately, we don't, but we do have some for some donation incentives for the upcoming game, The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, which would be the file name. Currently, we have a total of $60 there for 2 different names. Currently in the lead with $40 is Aluhud. Following up with Bacon with $20. So if you want to change that, then be sure to get that in. Additionally, we also have some other donation incentives for Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, where you're able to choose quite a lot of names. You're able to choose the name for Eevee. Currently, we have Beans at $10 and AV at $1.99. And then we also have the player name, which is currently in the lead with $20 with Oh No I, and with $15 Whatever. And for the rival name, we got one which is just called Potato with $21. So if you want to change some names in the upcoming games, then be sure to get those donations in right now.
Yeah, nice. So this enemy right here is the most cruel enemy in the whole palace. Because you have to dig through these blocks here. And he's just constantly shooting at you. So I'm quite happy that I got past him so easily. So, I think I will also get the backup life, even though I normally, in a normal run, I would say I don't need it right now. Depends on whether or not we would consider this a normal run.
It depends.
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
So, some suicide blobs there. This is the best Let's Play I've ever seen. Thank you.
All that hurts.
I think we have a submission for Zelda 2 for next year.
Apparently not from you.
No, not for me.
I guess you're done after this for a while. Maybe.
Yeah, I also know that this run isn't good, but I know why it's not good.
Yeah, we are. It's our fault. It's entertaining, but it's bad. Monsterfly. Wie kann ich schon nicht?
So I killed myself on purpose there.
Okay, I just wanted to ask, why are you flying
Yeah,
there?
it's the fastest way to get rid of some lives, or better said, to fill up your mana. Because that's the last screen with the lava pit before the actual last boss fight. So we're in the second to last boss fight, and that's also where we need quite a bunch of mana.
We're going using thunder.
Yes, you cannot hit this enemy before using thunder, and how he's flying, well, if I had mana 7, if I had magic on level 7, I would need the whole magic bar to cast thunder.
Oh.
So I wouldn't have any mana left to
For the other stuff as well. For the other
jump,
spells.
for
For jump
or
and shield, I guess.
Yeah, and jump
Okay.
is crucially important for
This fight here.
No, it's important for the Thunderbird to actually
Oh.
hit him more often. So let's just get the,
So I
get the
guess
shield out. So yeah, last boss.
last boss. It's finally happening. So I can hold it for you if you want.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
Okay. Time. Only 13 minutes overestimate. Damn it. I guess you can't have a marathon run without bad luck, but that really kills it.
That really kills it.
Oh, wow. So, I guess we won't delay it any further. Next up is Twilight Princess. Really nice run. Have more fun in the marathon, and
Bye bye.
thanks for